everybody, this is the part 2 we've all been waiting for. Part 2 of AWA, but it is also a slash because it's my birthday week. That's right. I turned 40 this week. And if a lot of you saying to yourself, wait, you turned 40 this week? Haven't you been telling people you've been 40 all year this year? That is correct. They're both correct. I, once upon a time, forgot how old I was, and I kept on going with the fact that I was a year older than I actually was. Wasn't until this year that I realized that I was not, in fact, 40, turning 41. I was actually 39, turning 40. Yeah. I mean, that's all I got. That's it. That's the story. Like, I'm not 41. I'm 40. The big milestone. Tumble on me like it was a wrecking ball. Thank you, Miley Cyrus. But yeah, that is to me. And I felt bad not putting out any news last week. Like nothing about TV shows, nothing about movies. Because, that's a big cornerstone of what makes this podcast what it is. It's talking about like the news. Not the news and the fact that we're talking about, the wildness that's going on, as I talked about in the last episode. No. But we also got to keep in fact that this is a recap episode. So I'm going to talk about some news. Bear with me. If I can get this to work. The new interface of Metacritic is just bothersome. That's all I got to say. Just like to say the least, is aggravating for me to use Metacritic of late because my goodness, I just want the news. I'm not sure where all this other stuff is that you keep trying to give me Metacritic, but like I don't need it in my life. And for those of you saying to yourself, what the fuck is he talking about? That's your swear to sure. First and foremost, that's your swear right there. Write that down. Next up is I'm going to talk about the new games that are out, but before, Metacritic had an interface where you can just see what was out, know what was out, and go from there. And like that, like you could pick what you like, pick what you don't like, read the synopsis, and move on. Now it's like a scroll interface. Like the page itself is more interactive. Like I don't. I got 15,000 apps. Got enough apps. There's a RoboCop game out called Rogue City. It has mixed reviews, 74%. That's a little bit, maybe a C+. And I don't think C+ has been generous. It's a C. Vampire, The Masquerade Justice is also out. Star Ocean, new JoJo Bizarre game is out as well. And Peaky Blinders, The King's Ransom are some of the top games that came out this week. And that's just games. I haven't said anything about TV shows and movies, so let's give us a second to talk about some of those, if I can get to them. As I said, the interface is a little bit junky right now. I'm going to get myself back in my game of all of this. As you can clearly see, even my recaps, my posting of what happened at AWA has not happened of late. I'm really behind. And I'm not going to pussyfoot around that. I'm really behind. But it happens. It does. The returning shows we got going on right now is Invincible is coming back. You got The Gilded Age coming back to HBO Max. You got Bosch Legacy coming back. Upload Season 3 is coming back. Rick and Morty as well. Anika Season 2 and World on Fire. Now those are what's coming back. What's out right now is Everyone Else Burns, Fellow Traveler, The Enfield Poltergeist, Black Cake. I really want to watch that one. I saw that one. That was really cool. All the Light We Cannot See, Get Gotti, and Neon is what's out right now. And let's see what we can do for movies. You see, like me just rattling these out without talking about like what they are, who's in it. Like it feels cheap. It feels cheap. And I don't like that feeling when it comes to me talking about this stuff because you guys need like the lowdown. What's out there? Like I know Baldur's Gate 3 is like the big game right now. People are still talking about Street Fighter. I saw that at AWA. They're playing Street Fighter, Baldur's Gate. What was the other game? Mortal Kombat 1 was a big one I saw there. So there's a lot of big games out there for a lot of people that a lot of people are playing. And a lot of them feels like games we've been playing for the last 30 years. So for old heads like myself who just turned 40, a lot of those games are games that I grew up on. Including Baldur's Gate. I started playing Baldur's Gate back in high school. Baldur's Gate 2 really took my interest on the PS2. That came out a little bit older. Yeah, I was a little bit older when that one came out. So, the movies is not working for me right now. I can't get movies to work. Not sure what's going on, but seems to be a situation. There we go. Well, I think we got some leeway. Let's see. In theaters, what do we have? What do we have in theaters right now? We got Pay or Die, Four Daughters, Priscilla, Freelance, The Handovers, and Fingernails. I think I talked about Five Nights at Freddy last week. But upcoming, we got Rustin, Radical, All Dirt Roads, Taste, and Salt. I think that's what it says. Sly, Quiz Lady, The Marsh King's Daughter, and What Happens Later. These are all things that are coming out. Seems to be a hefty list of movies, shows, and TV. But let's go to my photos and talk about what happened at the AWA. I'm going to go back as far as I possibly can to talk to you guys about the good that happened. That was AWA weekend because a lot happened. Talked about some people I met. Talked about that. I got to see Lola, got to see Rikoi, got to see Nicole again, hanging out with me, doing like the big talk to people around the floors. I talked about the process of me going to AWA and how that whole thing was very similar to Dragon Con. It seems like getting your badges and things is not very communicated to like the staff amongst these places that I've seen so far through my experiences. I talked about Black Lion and how I got to do an interview with Black Lion very soon. He is in my inbox right now, like ready to go. Wants to talk about it. So I got pictures of multiple characters, so many characters from all different walks of cosplay. I got some screen names as well, and I want to be putting them out. I tried like the format I tried before. If you guys followed the Instagram page, you saw what it looks like. I want to go back to the interface I had for Dragon Con. I want to put that back out there. So I walked around the floor. I saw a lot of cool cosplay. I saw this Chun-Li. Really cool. It was a really cute, cool Chun-Li costume. It really was. And I saw this one guy here who had like a satyr thing going on. I saw him actually the second day that I was there as well, doing the cosplay. I think his name was Alejandro Molina. Yeah, I got his work out there. There was a really cool cosplay out there. Like these folks doing pumpkins. And in fact, it was Halloween season. Made it even more cool. But the really cool thing about this is two individuals had pumpkin heads for their costume, and they just found a random third guy who's also doing a pumpkin head costume, and they all took a picture together. I thought that was so cool. It just really caught me off guard. I was so there for it. Full on there for it. What else do we have? There was this one enchanting person there who had a full on devil costume on, but she was wearing a college sweatshirt with with workout shorts and Converse boots, and she had yellow contacts on. Completely caught me off guard. I think the sweatshirt she had on was Canada. I feel like I didn't take a good enough photograph of her, but I'm gonna post it out there anyway. I don't care. I'm gonna post it. That's so cool. What else do we have? What else do we see? I got to see some different Spider-Men or individuals from the Spider-Verse. Ooh, that first night I did not do the best with photographs. These are blurry. Oh man, this is gonna be an interesting take when it comes to putting content out there. Oosha. So, got to meet some cool artists out there as well. Took some really interesting video, but a lot of art there was really good. It really was. A lot of art there was some of it looked alike. I'm gonna just say that. A lot of art I saw out there, it was very similar to each other. And I'm gonna do a photo dump for some of this stuff because I literally did not do my best work of getting the information properly of all these individuals or these vendors, and I'm noticing that now in hindsight. Whew, I did better at Dragon Con. I got overwhelmed at AWA. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got overwhelmed at AWA. There was so much going on. There was so much people, and like it was very focal theme on anime, and I feel like I got lost in it. I really did. I feel like I could have did better, and I got lost in it. So, if my content isn't up to par this go around, I apologize already. Like that's my apology going out to you. But I feel like you're gonna be very satisfied about what I put out there and what you guys see. I talked about the dragon horns that Nicole bought some of those. The figures. The toy figures, that was like the big claim to fame there for this go around. And like I really believe that. I really believe like this go around, the figures is what was the bankable part of all of this was that. So got to meet Empress Jasmine. Got to be spicy ramen. That was really cool. Got some really cool pictures of these two. Like I was very excited for the photographs of these guys here. Most definitely. He got some photo bombs and some of these images too. So I'm really excited to see that. What else did we get? We got some Spider-Punk. I had a friend of mine come out and hang out with me at the con, like outside of Nicole. Like my wife couldn't be there, so like my friend Darnisa, she shows up and she wore Harley Quinn. We roamed around the con floor taking photographs and talking to individuals, getting items. That's when I end up meeting up with Lola and take a photograph of her and her costume. Her costume was enchanting. She has some sneakers on with I think it was a One Piece character. I'm not as familiar with One Piece as I could be, but I feel like she was doing a One Piece character. But she was so happy to be there. She had like a huge smile. I got a few pictures of her as well in here. I saw a few random individuals out there who wore some creative, like self-made costumes. Like these ladies I took a picture of. They showed up in like a fairy costume. All three of them different fairy costumes, and it looked like they were just going to the con to have fun. And it's like they saw this, they wanted to put wings on it, and they wanted to match all of them together, and like they did it, and it was really cool and it was really cute. And that's kind of like the vibe I went for this go around. It was like more of a, let's make it more organic instead of asking everyone for their social media profiles. Like it wasn't me like to be lazy about that, but I just wanted to put people out there and like let them have fun and like not have the pressure of like them needing to find their social media or me having to do it, because honestly, it was kind of a dead zone there. Like at AWA, like it was so signal bad that it was really hard like to get signal to put it out there. So yeah, but that was most of the trip of AWA. I missed a lot of the panels. I really did. I missed a lot of the panels. Like I woke up late the next day. I had to work the night before. I ran myself too hard. I know I'm making like a lot of what could be sound like as excuses, but I just did a lot. I just did. But it was a fun time. I hope to get to go back next year. If I can't go press, I'll probably buy like a one-day pass. I was supposed to hang out with Swift also. He was supposed to be there, but he did show up on Saturday. But I didn't get a chance to hang out with him on Saturday. But yeah, Swift got himself a one-day pass also, and he shows up. He's told me I had fun. I made a folder for photographs and whatnot. Like he said he'll share those with me, so hopefully I can share those with you guys and put it out there as well. I'm watching an anime, Tokyo Ghoul. Still watching that. My daughter's watching Spy Family. Really hooked on that. I told you guys I finished Demon Slayer. I didn't cry this time. Last season I cried in Demon Slayer. This season I didn't cry. Well, no, I did, because the ending of Demon Slayer was so heartfelt that it was gushy. It wasn't like a sad cry. It was like, oh, they did this for Tanjiro? That kind of cry. You know what I mean? So, yeah. No spoilers. No spoilers. But, birthday. You guys want to hear about the birthday, right? It was a birthday time. So what did the birthday boy do? I bar hopped. Don't tell my boss. Oh, she's not listening to this podcast. But I bar hopped. Well, bar hopped from place to place. I had a whole day off. Hung out with the kids for a little bit. I'm going to hang out with them more this weekend to do the proper dad birthday fiasco. Do that whole thing. it's not really a fiasco. It's more like a extravaganza. So you gotta roll the extravaganza at the end of it. You know what I mean? You gotta really roll that tongue on there. So that's what that's gonna be with the kids and the family. But like me and my wife, we went to a few bars. I got to see the Vortex for the first time. I always wanted to celebrate Halloween for my birthday. Always wanted to do that. Never had the opportunity to, or someone do it for me. So I just never did. But the Vortex had a very spooky Halloween vibe to it. But I went to this one spot, this Hobnob. This is what it's called. It's called like the Hobnob Tavern. I don't know what it is about me going to places and being ignored or snubbed. And like a lot of you gonna be saying, well, maybe they were busy. It's like, I saw the staff there. I saw what people were doing. There was no complication about things being busy. They just didn't want to serve me. All there is to it. Nothing but white faces as far as the eye can see. And all like the black and brown people were pushed to the side of the walls. They were not sitting in the middle of the restaurant. So, and all of the staff, except for one person, were black. So yeah. Maybe uncomfortable. Same thing happened to me at the Yard House at the Atlantic Station. Yeah, I'm dropping names. So, yeah. Keep that in mind. If you're a black or brown person, do not go to the Yard House in the afternoon at Atlantic Station. Go to the one at the Battery. It's a much better spot to go to because that place is black as fuck. So, yeah. And, like, it's classy as a motherfucker. I love that place. You got 3 swears this show. It's my birthday show. I'm going to curse it up on my birthday show. I'm going to curse it up on the birthday show. But we went to a lot of different places. The best spot I went to was the last one. I think it was Lassiter's. Yeah. I think that's more in Smyrna. It was nice. It's next to that main event. The AMC Theater. If you guys are in the area, like, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, I was in all these places. Like, that was a cool spot. It was a vibe. It really was. It was real calm, collective. I got to wear my cardigan because it's cardigan season until probably next month. Then I got to switch it up to a coat. God, the coat. I don't want to wear a coat. Ugh. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's the birthday. That's the AWA. It really was a good experience at AWA. It really was. I heard they're moving the venue to a different spot. I think I talked about that last episode too. So we'll see what happens. I think that they're talking about it in some of the forums as well. They're moving. In different era. Like that Cobb Galleria really needs to change. That place needs to change. Oof, outdated. So be on the lookout for Black Line interview. Be on the lookout for more photographs. I wasn't gonna work on my birthday, guys. I'm sorry. It just wasn't. Was not happening. When it's the first of the month, and the first of the month is my birthday, like, not working. So if you hear Bone Thugs and Harmony for this photo dump of AWA, you know why. You get me? I know it's about collecting money from the government. I know, like, what the song First of the Month from Bone Thugs and Harmony is about. I'm just saying first of the month is also my birthday. So, yeah. There's that. And for those of you who are still listening to this and having a good time, thank you. I appreciate it because I'm just talking to myself. You guys are just listening. So that is our relationship. It's just me talking out loud. You hear what I'm saying. And it being that. I'm going to be 100% honest with you, though. I do miss the format. I do miss, like, me going, like, Rolodex. This is this. This is that. This is all this stuff. And I still got Justin in the queue. Justin Blaze is ready to go teaming up for a podcast. He may not do every episode. I may not do every episode. It may be some episode with just him. Maybe some episode with both of us. Maybe some episode with just me. Gotta pay attention to find out. And Tachi J is still doing her thing with the show. Things to check out. The SAG strike is more and more coming out of strikedom and more into, like, getting back into action. So the show and Blurred News is going to be back on all legs running pretty soon. I'm really excited for that, to be honest. I miss doing it. I got myself a few things that's going to help me out with that. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen in the future with FTO. I feel like 2024 is going to be an interesting year. I don't have a word of the year. I'm still stuck on Monolith. My wife threw an idea out to me like the word brave. And she gave me her definition about the word brave, and her definition of the word brave is like facing forward. That's her definition of the word brave, is facing forward. And for me, that's interesting, because it's the very opposite of the word coward. She also said like the word brave would have been put like a lot of connotations attached to it, like, you know, like the things that you must do and the things that must be accomplished. Like it's more stoicism, like stoic, instead of brave. And like, you know, that simplicity of a definition of a word, just, you know, it's fascinating. So yeah, that's the episode. Full 20 minutes for you guys this time. Like, I'm not shortchanging you this go around, but it is a birthday episode. So part 2/birthday is here. That's it. Thank you, Quirkless Wonder, for the music. I know I keep forgetting to put you in the tags. It'll fix itself out. Once I get back on like a normal routine, all the tags will be back, all the names will be back, and you got nothing to worry about. But Quirkless Wonder, I love this intro. Love it. I feel like I needed to do more segments and intermissions in betweens, and if I can give you some more cash to make me some more music, I might have to do that. So yeah. This has been fun. Find me wherever you find me. I've been primarily hanging out on Instagram, but I haven't really been on social media or my phone at all this week because it's my birthday week. I'm gonna keep on saying it like that. Just gonna keep on saying it like that. Because it's my birthday week. Doing a little dance, a little birthday dance. Was I like this last year? I hope not. Oh my goodness. Should I go back to November 1st of last year and talk about like that, listen to that birthday podcast? Ooh. Was I like this last year's birthday? I don't know. I hope not. I'm kind of insufferable. God. I do have some trauma attached to my birthday. I realized that this year too. Didn't realize I did, but like looking at my pictures from last year, I definitely got some trauma related towards my birthday and Halloween's. The fact that I celebrate Halloweeny, that's a thing in itself, I suppose. But I'm rambling. This is D, FTO Podcast. Until next time, take it easy. Hey guys, D here of FTO Nerd Talk. I hope you enjoy the podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, tell your friends about FTO Nerd Talk. Got a lot of different shows for all of you. Make sure you tune in every week for a brand new episode. Take it easy.